gym. Every punch thrown a battle from within. They see the glory, don't know the grind. Leave the weakness, leave it all behind. Let's go! Again! Harder!
When you look at Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt today, you see 3 championship belts. You see confidence. You see one of the greatest fighters in BKFC history. What you don't see are the foster homes, the jail cells, or the young man who first had to defeat the enemy within before he could become a champion. Today, Lorenzo Hunt made history, becoming BKFC's first ever 3-division world champion. But his story didn't begin inside a ring. It began in Cleveland, Ohio, surrounded by violence, drugs, and heartbreak. Hunt says he spent nearly a third of his life in and out of foster care and jail. In his own words, there was no place in this world for that kind of power, that kind of energy, that kind of fearlessness. Nowhere but jail. Eventually, that life caught up to him. Convicted of aggravated robbery and felonious assault, Hunt doesn't make excuses. Instead, he offers a powerful truth. I wasn't truly guilty, and I wasn't truly innocent. As a young man, he allowed bad influences, poor decisions, and his environment to shape his future. But prison gave him something he never truly had: time to confront himself. He realized his greatest opponent wasn't another fighter. It was the man staring back at him. Years later, Hunt would say, "I'm above peer pressure. I'm above family influence. I walk my own walk. I do exactly what I want to do every single day." That decision changed everything. While many around him remained trapped by prison, addiction, or violence, Lorenzo Hunt chose a different path. He rebuilt his life through fighting. His MMA career was filled with setbacks, but he never stopped believing. Then he found bare knuckle fighting championship, and everything clicked. The gloves came off, and the Juggernaut was born. After victories over Eric Lozano, Davian Green, Rob Morrow, and Josh Dyer, Hunt earned a shot at former Bellator champion Héctor Lombard. Their rivalry became one of BKFC's fiercest after Hunt confronted Lombard following a fight, setting the stage for an unforgettable showdown. At BKFC 22, Hunt shocked the combat sports world, defeating Lombard to become the inaugural BKFC light heavyweight world champion. He backed it up by knocking out former UFC veteran Joe Riggs, proving he belonged at the top. Then came Quentin Henry. Hunt captured the Cruiserweight Championship, becoming one of only 2 fighters in BKFC history to simultaneously hold world titles in 2 weight classes. At Knucklemania 3, he faced Mike Richman in a title unification fight. Richman dropped him early. Most champions would have stayed down. Hunt got up, pressed forward, and delivered one of the greatest comeback knockouts in BKFC history, earning BKFC's 2023 Knockout of the Year. Setbacks never broke him. They built him. Then came BKFC 91. Standing across from Walter Puglisi, Hunt had the chance to accomplish something no fighter ever had. When the final bell rang, history belonged to Lorenzo Hunt. The kid who once believed there was no place for him in this world had become BKFC's first ever 3-division world champion. His story isn't really about fighting. It's about accountability. It's about refusing to let your past become your future. It's about proving that where you come from doesn't have to decide where you'll finish. Some people inherit greatness. Others fight for every inch of it. Lorenzo Hunt fought for all of it. And today, he made history. Every legend has a story, and every king leaves a legacy. This is Ring King Chronicles.
Champion forever.